Welcome to the Professional Podcast Network, where brilliance meets business. Elevate your brand and supercharge your revenue with inspiring insights and innovation.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm now joined by Marilynn Hughes to talk about her business, the Out of Body Travel Foundation. How are you doing this morning, Marilynn?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So, Marilynn, would you mind telling us a little bit about the business? What do you guys do?
Well, we're a publishing company of books on out-of-body travel and mysticism, and we have over 109 books and over 9 documentaries and quite a few classes and other resources on out-of-body travel and mysticism that people can download for free, but also get in all sorts of formats for their use in their spiritual practice.
Oh, all right. So how long have you been doing all this for?
Well, we've been doing it for 21 years, since 2003. I was a writer before that, so I actually started long before that in 1992 when my first books were published in 1990 and 1992. But then I set about in creating the Out of Body Travel Foundation in 2003 to kind of create an entity that focused entirely on out-of-body travel. And so that's where it kind of all began in this medium.
All right. So, Marilynn, what would you say sort of inspired you to start this all up? Like, how did you know this was something you wanted to do?
Well, you know, the idea came because I started having out-of-body experiences, and I started journaling them, and that, of course, started over 40 years ago now. But it began, you know, because I just spontaneously started having these experiences, started journaling them, began to see that there was a pattern that was emerging, started writing books, and started seeing that there was something to be learned from the experiences that could be helpful to other people. And then, you know, and I started the Out of Body Travel Foundation, ironically, as a result of an idea that was shared with me by my publisher when he felt that there was an actual niche in the market for the idea because of this unique path that was emerging, which is explained in my books. You know, one of my first books is The Mysteries of the Redemption, a treatise on out-of-body travel and mysticism, which lays out what we call the path of purification, which is kind of like the foundation of where we begin in explaining these this whole process and what's happening to the soul as everything is unfolding. You know, we have a documentary called The Grand Phases of the Soul, which explains that, and then the subsequent phases as well in great detail. And this is where we kind of begin with helping the soul to understand and helping people to understand what might be happening to them and how they can utilize these experiences or utilizes the experiences of others to help them to better understand their human experience.
So, Marilynn, if any of our listeners wanted to reach out to you or your business, what would be the best way for them to do so?
Well, the best and easiest way is to go to our website, which is at outofbodytravel.org. And there you can find my email address, which is at marilynhughes@outofbodytravel.org, and that's at the site. And you can go there, and there you will receive all your instructions to find our YouTube channel, where you can download all of our films. You can also find the download site for all our books and, of course, all of our media, and also where you can purchase all the things that we have in print and in Audible and all the other modalities that you might be looking for.
Sounds great, Marilynn. Thank you so much for being on the show with us today. It was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great talking to you.
All right, I want you to have a great rest of your day now, all right?
You too. Thank you so much.
All right, take care. For all of our listeners, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Professional Podcast Network, where brilliance meets business. Elevate your brand and supercharge your revenue with inspiring insights and innovation.